Hi, everybody. Welcome to a little Friday Yin Yang Yin. Kind of renamed it for today just so we know what we're getting ourselves into. I always like to start off Yang Yin with a slow warm up, and I'll especially offer that today. So get ready with 2 blocks, get ready with your playlist, and we are going to start on our belly. Belly Shavasana prone pose. And when you get onto your belly, you can frame your props on either side of your mat. You can layer your arms so that your forehead meets the mat, or meets your arms, I should say. And you can flipper out your feet when you're on your belly. So the insides of your feet are resting to the mat. And it's just the beginning of a gentle opener in the hips. So I'm going to invite you to get there right now and bring your device with you if you're choosing to use a playlist today. And we'll get started slow and steady. So in the quiet of this time, especially if some of us are still making our way to the mat, you can see here that my legs are wide. The insides of my feet are resting to the mat and just providing a little bit of stability and sweet opening in the hips. And we can also feel for our belly getting heavy, taking up space onto the mat. Anything that's touching your mat, which is a lot of us, a lot of our body right now, just pay special attention to how it gets wider as it settles in. You can feel your pelvic floor, you can feel your elbows on the mat. The inseams of your legs. If you're working with a playlist, you can get that ready. I'm going to count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. And just about 10 more breaths. You might notice how the back body almost feels to marriage the front body. They're not two separate things as you lay it down a little bit more to the mat. They're kind of meeting to rest heavy. So you might feel the imprint of your lower back into your front body towards the pelvic floor. We're going to slide the right leg up into the right knee. And the inseam of your right leg and your right foot is still resting down. You're going to climb up onto your forearms like Sphinx pose, fingertips point straight ahead. You can neutralize in the neck body to look straight ahead. You can also drop your head into space. And you'll feel different lines of energy, sensation opening up. And the bigger you breathe, the more you're going to meet that sensation. And always valuable to understand the luxury of breath in this practice, especially in this time in the world. But as we understand it, we appreciate it, we take nothing for granted, and we meet the moment. Deep breath in. You're going to lift your head if it's hanging heavy. You're going to walk your heart down. You can put your forehead back on your forearms or layered hands. And then slide your right leg long. Inseam of the right leg still resting to the mat. Bend your left leg. Slide it up. Feel a sweet opening there, and then climb up onto your forearms again. Decide what suits you with your head. Some look forward, some drop the head, and feel a little gentle pull through the neck body into the upper spine. Notice how willful, deliberate big breaths in and out impact the space of the pose, the shape, the asana. Going to lift your head back to neutral if it's hanging down. And you're going to walk your heart and head down first, and then slide your left leg long. Inseam of the left leg still resting to the mat. Feel anything that shifted, transpired in your lower back. Send your breath into that space. Inhale. And exhale. Feel anything that transpired and shifted in your hip creases, and send your breath there. We're going to lengthen our legs and put the shoelaces to the mat. We're going to pick up again into Sphinx pose. So your elbows and forearms are grounded, fingertips point straight ahead, and then pull your heart forward and up a bit to increase this stretch. Option to bend the legs. Feel the add-on effect of this. Keep your softness in your feet, because if you flex them, it'll add on another component. Breathe in and out. Put your legs down on your next breath. Put your hands underneath your shoulders and then press into your tabletop on your hands and knees. Breathe in. And then stretch your bum back into Balasana, child's pose. Breathe out. Come forward into tabletop. When you get there, inhale to arch your spine into cow pose. Breathe in. Exhale to round your spine. Should feel kind of sweet into cat. Breathe out. One more. Flat back into the arch. Inhale. And then exhale to round. Push through hands and knees. Breath out. Curl your toes under with the round in your spine. And then hover your knees about an inch or half an inch. Breathe in. And push more round into your spine here. Breathe out. Take an inhale. And then downward face dog to stretch your legs straight, hips up and back, breath out. Look forward. Breathe in the right foot steps forward. Breathe out the left foot steps forward. Fingertips to the mat or hands to shins or hands to blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana, breathe out. Stand up, arms high to stretch. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, Samastiti, stand. Prayer hands, breath out. Have a great practice, arms high. Inhale. Let's yawn it up and fold. Exhale. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Let's carefully step to plank and take your exhale all the way out. Ground through the balls of the feet, press through the heels, knees away from the mat, breathe in. Knees up or down and chaturanga to your belly again on that belly. Exhale. Send your arms back long and lift your heart in breath. And then lift your legs long, point your toes inward, heels out. Exhale. Stay for another inhale and exhale. Put your legs down, hands underneath the shoulders, press to tabletop, breathe in. Child's pose, stretch back, breathe out. Come into tabletop, inhale. Hover the knees for a little beat, inch or half an inch away from the floor, exhale. Breathe in. Shift the bum back and up, down dog, breathe out. Left foot forward on an inhale. Right foot joins the party, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Stand up, inhale. Arms high to reach, exhale, hands to heart. Kick the arms forward and up, breathe in. Exhale, hinge at the hips, pull that navel in, go all the way down, fold. Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Exhale, plank pose, sneak in, be firm through the legs and broad through the upper back body. Listen, take an inhale, knees up. All the way down, exhale. Onto your belly, send your arms back, lift the heart, breathe in. Lift the legs, but bend the legs and scoop the feet with the hands, exhale, floor bow. And then stay and kick a little deeper and roll your heart open. One more breath in, lift your knees and thighs a little higher. Flex your feet, exhale. Let go of the feet, legs long, hands down underneath the shoulders. Breathe in, tabletop. And child's pose once more, breathe out. Inhale, flow forward, tabletop, curl your toes under. Hover the knees on an exhale and then pull your belly in. No dip in the lower spine. Breathe in the hover. Shape your bum back and then up, downward face dog, exhale. Take a breath in. Zip your legs, feet close together, and shorten the stance, breath out. Look forward, lift the heels, marry those knees, breathe in as you bend the knees, and then hop to the top. Sneak up, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Long that spine, exhale, fold, flat hands down onto the ground. Just one breath at a time, stand up, arms high, breathe in, circle the arms, reach the fingers. Inhale, hands to heart, exhale, hands to heart, breathe out. Let's add on, arms high, sit down, breathe in. Pull your belly in, get rid of the dip in the lower spine, breathe out. Pick up your heels, inhale. And then fold down, heels high, and then bum to heels, exhale. Kick up your arms, balance on bum to heels, breathe in. Hands to heart, breathe out. Gaze forward, neck long. Take an inhale, take an exhale, maybe hover the bum off the heels. Let's hop back, maybe. Hands down, step to plank on an inhale, or hop to chaturanga on an exhale. Upward face dog, pause here, maybe wiggle the bum a bit. Down dog, exhale breath. Be with down dog, feel down dog. Look forward, take an inhale. Listen, right knee to right elbow, exhale. Kick up, three-legged dog, inhale. Bring it to the left elbow, exhale. Kick up, breathe in. Step to your right thumb, left knee down, exhale. And take your arms high on an inhale, stay put, Anjaneyasana, exhale. Ground through your front heel and left shoelaces. Drag those two in towards one another and pull the ribs in. They knit in towards the navel, arms high. Breathe in. Gaze the fingers up and back a bit. Breathe out. Take an inhale. It's going to move fast. Hands down and chaturanga. Same exhale as you kick back, hover the foot. Up dog, pause here. Down dog. Look forward, breathe in. Left knee, left elbow. Kick up, three-legged dog. Spread the toes. Touch your right elbow and pick your hips up, belly in. Kick up, breathe in. Step towards the left thumb, right knee down. Arms high. Anjane, stay put, right shoelaces to the mat, left heel down. Knit the ribs in, get rid of the dip in the lower spine. That's going to be a theme here. Push through the front foot and back shoelaces, drag them in. Then look up and back with the fingers and gaze. Come back to neutral out of the arch. Here, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out, kick back. Bend the elbows, hug in. Upward face dog, inhale. Down dog, slow and steady. How goes it? Take a breath in and out. Breathe in. Step the feet together, zip the inseams of the legs, shorten the stance, breathe out. Lift the heels, bend the legs, look forward, inhale. And hop, maybe a handstand for a beat. Or sneak up, exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, bow. Stand up, arms high. Pause here with the arms high, interlock the fingers, index high. Up and over to the right as you squeeze the heels of the hands, pause. You're going to ground into the right foot a little more and hover like half an inch the left foot, flexing the left foot. So that little bit of hover makes you work a little more and reach up and over to the right. Step down, left foot to center, inhale. Switch the grip up and over to the left, exhale. Stay reaching. Find a little bit of the lift as you strengthen both legs. Lifting a little bit through the right foot and flexing. Foot down, come to center, breathe in. Feet together, chair pose, pull the belly in, no arch in the spine or dip. Take an inhale. And then exhale, hands to heart. We're going to twist to the left this time. Feel space, keep opening through that torso body, through the back body, all the breath in and out. Come out of it, stand tall, arms high, a little bit of a stretch and arms long, breathe in. Cactus the arms, breathe out. Kick the arms high, inhale, sit down. And then hands to heart, twist the other way. Enjoy the space of moving slow and grab all those little pockets of space in between the bigger space. Deep breath in and out. Left hip back, right hip forward. Keep twisting the right rib cage up and back. 3. Hold 2. Come out of the twist, stand tall, arms high, they stay up. Breathe in. Cactus, elbows in line with the shoulders. Open the heart high, gaze up. Take the arms high, inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga, breathe out. Upward face dog, take an inhale. And down dog, exhale. Right foot to right thumb, breathe in. Wave the arms back into Banarasana, runner's lunge, breathe out. And then take it further, so arms forward but not all the way up. And find the power of arms in line with your side body for 3. 2. Tap the fingers down, keep the bend in the front leg, breathe in. And then kick your right arm high. You might put the left hand on a block, stabilizing this twist. Bring the right hand down, breathe in. Straighten the right leg, flip the right toes up. Bring the right toes down, bend the right leg, right hand to the inside of the right foot, left toes look out, set up for warrior 2. Bring these wings up, breathe in. And flow your energy, kick your arms high, straight front leg, breathe in. Second warrior, warrior 2, breathe out. Kick it up through the arms, straight leg, inhale. And then second warrior, Virabhadrasana 2, breathe out. Kick it up again, straight leg, inhale. Keep the straight legs, triangle pose, right hand down towards the right shin or towards a block on the inside or outside of that right foot. Kick your left fingertips back, down, and through in a circle. Kick them up to 12 o'clock. Inhale. Right arm lifts up. Create an L. Exhale. Come up into warrior 2. Breathe in. And cartwheel the hands on an exhale. Take an inhale here. Step the right foot back and the left foot forward. Exhale. Bring the arms up in line with the ears. Pause. Breathe in. Really powerful lunge here. Breathe out. Bring the hands to heart. Inhale. And let's twist over this front leg. park your twist, straighten your back leg. Is there more to get into from that seated twist? Come out of the twist, arms high, breathe in. And you're going to move forward into topple tree, wings back, heart forward, right leg up. Breathe in. Turn your right toes out, breathe out. Come right into Ardha Chandrasana, floating half moon. Flex your right foot and take an inhale and then land a warrior two. Woo! Exhale, breath. Never a dull moment, nothing perfect. Exalt back, breathe in. And cartwheel the hands here and move through a chaturanga. If you've got a block there, you're just shy of it in chaturanga. Upward face dog, breathe in. And down dog, breathe out. About 2 breaths here. You're gonna take a big inhale. And left knee, left elbow, exhale. Kick up, breathe in. Right elbow, exhale. And kick up again, breathe in. And step to the left thumb and back leg straight. Runner's lunge, arms back again. Pause here. You have a little point of reference having just been here on this side. Bring your arms forward, not up. Pause there. Deepen the lunge, take an inhale and an exhale. Fingertips tap the floor, breathe in. Kick your left arm up to 12 o'clock in a twist. You can put a block underneath your right hand. Keep the back leg strong and straight, knee working away from the mat. Twist a little more. 3, 2. And then left hand down, breathe in. Straighten your front leg and flip your front toes up, breathe out. Bend your left leg, left foot down, inhale. Left hand steps to the inside. Right heel down, right toes look out, and come into that warrior two, wings are wide. Fly it, a little flow, arms high, straight leg, breathe in. Warrior two. Fly it, straight leg, inhale. Warrior two. Fly it, straight leg, inhale. Keep the straight legs. And then left arm down into triangle pose. And you can pick up a lift through your left fingertips, right arm high. You can bring the right toes in, right heel back a little more. Wash this right rib cage up and back. Just feel that. Right hip down. Right fingertips to the back of the mat, down and through. Inhaling and exhaling. As you kick up one more time, bring it to 12 o'clock. Inhale on the right arm. Pick up the left arm into an L. Feel space and dig into that space. Feel space, come into warrior two, breathe in. Cartwheel the hands on an exhale, step the right foot forward and the left foot back. Runner's lunge, arms back and then forward right away without going up. Take your hands to heart. Stay in that lunge. Breathe in and twist over this front leg. And use that twist not to drop your frame, but to lift your heart like up dog. And come out of the twist, and then you bring your arms up into crescent lunge. In breath. And you use that lunge to lean forward and kick up the back leg into topple tree. Exhale. No doubt, strength on that right leg is screaming at you. Point your left big toe in and down to start. Turn your left toes out. Open this guy into half moon, slow and steady, so that you're putting your left hip on top of your right. And you might add on left arm high. Inhale to warrior two. Take an exhale to cartwheel those hands and move through flow. Chaturanga. Pause in our up dog, please. Breathe in and wiggle your bum a little bit. Pick up your heart and gaze. Neck neutral. 3, 2. Exhale, roll over the toes. Bring the knees down, toes touch, knees wide. Child's pose set up in the legs. Kick the left arm up, breathe in. Thread it down and through in a twist. Feel the space again, ringing a little more true into your Nothing but stretches and long breaths. Press through the right palm in front of your gaze. Kick your left arm high, breathe in. Bring that left hand behind, right fingertips or left fingertips to the right hip crease. Open this twist, counter it. Yeah, 3, 2. Kick the left arm up, inhale and forward. Step down, exhale. Kick the right arm high, breathe in, knees wide in child's pose setup. Exhale, thread it through. Press a little bit of weight onto that outer right arm and shoulder area so you get more bang for the buck. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And then notice this left hand in front of your gaze. Press down, kick the right arm high. Breathe in. Right fingertips behind you. Palm open. Right into that left hip crease. And then lead your right shoulder up and back. Release, arm up on an inhale, forward, big circle, hand down, exhale. Breathe in, arch your spine a little bit with wide knees here. Breathe out, send your butt back. Concentrate on this balasana. And take a whole breath in and out. We're going to pause here for a little balasana. Just a little bit of information in this child's pose. And then you can wave your bum a little right to left. Make sure that you feel anything that's loosened up that you've earned in this practice. Fingers a little wider away. And come up into your tabletop. Bring your knees just a little closer together so they're hip width. Walk your hands to the far left. Breathe in. And then sit your bum back. Curl your toes under here for a bit of difference. And pick up your butt. Walk your hands to center. Inhale, walk them to the far left. Exhale. Breathe in. And then put your butt towards your heels. Breathe out. Come up through the bum, hips forward. Inhale. Walk to tabletop. Round your spine. Really kick the shoulder blades up. Come into an arch spine. Make sure your toes are curled under. Breathe in. And then lift your butt back and up as you push into the toes. Downward face dog. And notice any space you've earned, you've made, you've created. I'm going to look forward. Take an inhale. Right knee, right elbow. Exhale. Listen. Left elbow. Inhale. Kick out, fall in triangle, land to the outside of the right foot, kick your left arm high, and then up overhead, stretch. Left arm high, 12 o'clock, inhale. Put the left hand down and step the right toes behind the right wrist. Left heel down, exhale. Inhale the arms up, warrior one, left toes look out. Interlock the hands behind us. We're going to squeeze that grip to roll the chest open and take that rolled chest open down into humble warrior. Breathe in and out. Put the hands down, frame your front foot, look the left heel up and straighten the right leg again. But this time walk your hands to the outside of the right foot. We've been here before in these classes. Left hip a little forward, right hip back. You're going to walk your hands forward, breathe in, and then walk them to the left, wide-legged fold, fold, toes point straight ahead, breathe out. Halfway up, inhale. Bend your left leg and flip those right toes up. Breath out. Try for a little balancing act here, hands to heart. You can also widen the expression of the arms. Keep the right leg pretty straight, grounding through the right heel. And then interlock the hands behind the head and press the head into the hands, a slight gaze up. 2, 1. Hands down, wide-legged fold, breathe in, bow down, breathe out. Halfway up, inhale. Walk the hands towards the right foot, exhale. Hug the right foot as you press into the hands, right knee to outer right arm. And we're going to pigeon pose. We're staying high in the heart, proud pigeon. Notice how there's a little bit of up dog here as you get into the fingertips. Can you pronounce that a little more? Breathe in and out. And then flat hands down, curl the back toes under, pick up the back leg, breathe in. Right foot right beside the left foot, roll to the outside of the left foot and right arm kicks up. Step the right ball of the foot behind the left calf and twist open with your pelvic floor facing the sky as much as possible. Right arm overhead. Use the principles of opening up an up dog here. Breathe in. Space. Breathe out. Turn back. Right hand down. Right ball of the foot down. Plank. Breathe in. Forward through the shoulders. Chaturanga. Breathe out. Upward face dog on an inhale. And downward face dog on an exhale. Look forward. Breath in. Left knee to left elbow. Listen. Breath out. Right elbow. Inhale. Yeah, and then step into fallen triangle. Exhale. Right arm overhead, space it out. You can kick the right arm high and then down. Breathe in. Step the left foot behind the left wrist. Angle the right heel down, right toes out. Virabhadrasana 1, your arms come high. Ground in your power. So that means you receive the lunge, but you lift through the heart. You take the hands behind you, interlock, squeeze the heels of the hands, roll the chest wide open, breathe in, and then fold. Give up any kind of fight in this fold. Hands go down, frame the front foot. You're going to kick your back heel up. Back leg straight. Inhale. Straighten the left leg and fold your forehead in pyramid pose. Walk to the left, a little bit of stretch. Breathe in. And then shaping a little bit of that right hip back. Left hip forward without leaning the hips too much to the left. Walk the hands forward, frame the front foot. Inhale. Walk to wide-legged fold. Toes slightly in, heels out. Fold, exhale. Breathe in, halfway lift. You're going to bend the right leg. Flip your left toes up and ground through the heel. Pray your hands for a little bit of balance here. Wings can also be wide. Keep your gaze still. I'm going to interlock your hands. You might close the elbows in for this one. Best to lift your elbows and gaze up for a little bit of arching and power here. Ooh. Never a dull moment. Don't get down on yourself for falling out. Have fun with it. Hands down, wide-legged fold. Let's do it. Breathe in. Exhale, bow. Breathe out. Halfway up, inhale. You're going to step forward through the hands. Exhale. Bend the left leg. Come into pigeon pose, slow and steady, but proud our pigeon. And then move into the tips of the fingers and propel your heart more up, almost like you're doing an upward face dog. Feel that power. Put your flat hands down, ground, pick up the back leg straight, breathe in. Step the left foot right by the right foot and roll to the outside of the right foot, Vashisthasana, left arm high. Hips go up more so than down. And then the left ball of the foot steps really close behind the right calf. So you can move into wild thing. And breathe into the space. You're going to find it, take it, kind of nitty gritty in. Come back to plank, guys. Breathe in. And move through flow however you need to. Pull into that upward dog. Move into that downward dog. Inhale the right leg up. Step through on an exhale. Pick up crescent lunge, breathe in. You're going to bring the left knee into the chest, high, breathe out. Take it into dancer's pose with that left foot. Use whatever's open so far to kick back. Option to template the fingertips down towards your block and slightly open into Chapasana. Last couple of offerings here in Yang. If you open to Chapasana, you kick the left leg long. If you're in a straight up dancer's pose, come back to knees together, hard up. And then stand tall out of dancer's pose, knees together. Or if you're in half moon, warrior two, breathe in. Cartwheel the hands. Everybody fold if you're in standing pose, or move into chaturanga if you're moving from warrior two. And if you're in a fold from standing up on your feet out of dancer's pose, you can move through a flow. And we'll meet in down dog. Left leg high, breathe in. Step to the left thumb, breathe out. Crescent lunge, wings up, forward and up. And from crescent lunge, bring the right knee forward and into your chest with your belly. Send that right foot back, dancer's pose. And make your way into Natarajasana depth as you see fit with the marriage of breath. You can go really deep into dancer's pose, or you can template your left fingertips down into a block and then slowly open into Chapasana. Right hip on top of the left. If you do Chapasana, you take a beat of breath here and you extend the right leg long into full half moon. If you're in straight up dancer's pose, bring the knees together, heart up, and then step down into mountain. Half mooners take an inhale into warrior two and an exhale to cartwheel the hands into chaturanga. Mountain pose, fold down on your exhale and move through a flow, and we'll meet in downward face dog. Down dog, guys. Adho Mukha Shavasana, deep inhale. Ooh, stick out your tongue, exhale. Put your knees down. Turn it over towards your back body, but first sit. And take your first prop, probably medium height across your shoulder blades, upper back. And your second prop behind your head, pillow-like. If your neck is hanging too far open and it bothers you, level out both props. And really, you just have to get used to doing very little here and being forthcoming to showing up to stillness, to receiving the shape as it is now and how it will change with a bit of time. A little bit more time here, yogis. So really breathe in that kind of expansive space through your front body so that as your back body falls heavy to your props, you can feel that molding of the back body around the props, almost like a hug. And take another deep breath in. Perhaps you'll hold as you get to the top of your inhale. And if you hold at the top of your inhale, you might hold for a beat or two or 5. Investigate. And then let out your sigh. You pick up your head with your hand. You fire up your belly to keep your head high. Grab the outer sides of your mat and press into your hands and forearms to get up. I'm going to lie down for only 2 breaths, just to feel a kind of neutral space in your spine. And then bend your legs. Knees will look up. And you're going to press into your feet and sneak your butt up to put a prop underneath your sacrum at medium height, perhaps. It can be lower to the lowest height, and it can be higher if you feel plenty warmed up in your body. But don't let anything get in the way of fluid breath. There's a first initial pull across and through your pelvic floor and into your hip creases. And it can be a little deeper if you extend your legs long. And there's also a bit, well, actually more than a bit of sweet sensation in your lower back. Pain means backing up a few steps and allowing yourself to make a choice that doesn't do that. To come out of this pose, if you're long in the legs, you're going to step your feet to the mat and bend your knees look up. And just take a big inhale and exhale for that shift, if that's you. You'll put your hands on your prop, sneak your butt just a little up, and sneak your prop out from underneath you to set your sacrum back down onto the mat. Wide your feet, knock your knees in, and pause there. Sometimes just putting the prop block on your belly, on your pelvic floor, offers a bit of comfort here. And then if that's you with the prop on your pelvic floor or belly area, take it away. Knees are knocked in. Take an inhale. Interlock the hands behind the head and then knock both knees to the left from that space and shape. Notice if you're holding your legs up, and then through an exhale, just decide to let them go. And then even though your head's resting on interlocked hands, you can look a little bit or a lot towards the right. Passionate inhales, space in the exhales, slow and steady. It's like you're feeding yourself the best medicine. Press through both feet, pick up your legs. Knock your knees in at center again. Keep the interlocked hands behind your head, elbows wide. Breathe in. And then from this shape of knees knocked in, wag your knees to the right until you really lay into surrender. And look over your left elbow and shoulder to add on. Going to look to center, breathe in. You're going to bring the knees back up through exhale, knock them in, feet wide, breathe out. Release your hands from out underneath your head. Step one heel at a time to each corner. Let the toes be the weightiest thing here as they flap open towards the sides of your mat. Kind of where we started in belly shavasana in the shape of the legs, just flipped over. Take care. Lots of love. Namaste.